wanting to make this video for a while now. I've been meaning to do it. I don't know why. I guess I haven't had the time. I've been working on, now I have my other car, but I've been working on both cars basically, so I haven't really had that much time, but I've been wanting to do a walk around video of my RSX because right now it's at a great spot in the build process, I guess I would call it, where I basically just got a bunch of cool stuff that I would like to show off, and I kind of just like the state that the car's in right now. It's like really cool and fun to drive, so I'm gonna do a walk around video today and I will show you guys all of the mods I've done to my car in the past 2+ years of owning it. I think it will be interesting because this thing is obviously wide bodied, it's tuned, it's got a whole bunch of stuff done to it, but I will get into that later. Right now I'm gonna head over to the spot where I'm going to film the car, do the little walk around of it. Alright guys, so this is my 2003 Acura RSX Type S. I know it's a little windy, so I'm gonna try to keep my back to the wind, but this is my car. I've had it for 2.5 years now. It really hasn't given me any problems in the time that I've owned it. It's been a pretty good, reliable car. I love to drive this thing. It was my daily for a while, and now I have the BMW, the E36. I've been driving that instead. Just to kind of try to keep the miles on this thing a little bit lower. I've done a bunch of modifications to this thing, most of them being ones that I've done myself. I have never really, I don't think I've ever taken this thing to any kind of shop ever, even for like, you know, maintenance kind of stuff. I've just always worked on my own car. So everything you see is my own work, even the wrap, the wheels, everything. So I guess I'll start with the wrap on the car. It is a 3M Cosmic Blue. I did it all myself. As you can see, it came out pretty good, if I do say so myself. A lot of people ask me how much wrap I used on the car. It was like 50 or 60 feet by 5 feet, like a 60-foot roll. I'd say 60-foot roll, just to be safe. Car is dirty, so I don't know how well it's going to pick up, but it does have a pretty good flake, and it looks pretty cool. The next most obvious thing that sticks out about the car is the wide body kit. This is an anointed aero wide body kit. Once again, I installed it myself. I wrapped it with the same 3M Cosmic Blue, and I have riv nuts in there. It's like a 20 to 30 millimeter, I think, kit. So it gives the car a pretty wide stance. I mean, you can see it does stick out quite a bit. It's nothing crazy like the Pandem kits, but this is I think the only RSX kit, wide body kit you can buy. I know there's like a couple other that are like over fenders, but this is the only like wide over fenders that you can buy. Onto the wheels, these are Enkei PF01 EVOs. They used to be black chrome. I sanded the lip of it to give it the like 3-piece look, and then I also painted them white because I used to have white wheels on this before. I'll put a screenshot of that, and I really miss it, or I missed having those wheels. I really like the white. They looked really good, so I went back to the white for this setup. My hood is by Carbon Creations. It is a real carbon hood. I have the hood pins here. These are Aero Catch hood pins. They are pretty cool. They work really well, and they're really reliable. No cracks or anything yet. Really happy I bought those. Moving on to the aero for the car, I obviously have a 0506 front end conversion with the C-West replica front bumper. I did these DevSport canards on the front, and I also have DevSport side splitters on both sides here. I think it really looks good with the wide body kit because it kind of fills in the gap because the wheels stick out, so it kind of makes it like fill in the gap. I don't know if that makes sense, but my bumper also has these little quick release pins. I forget what these are called. They're on Amazon though, I think. I guess I should also mention tires while I'm at it. These are Federal SS 595s. I did a budget tire lettering like literally like 6 months ago, and it hasn't really held up that well. When these tires wear out, or maybe sometime in the future I'll get some new tire lettering, it'll look a lot better. To the rear of a car, I have a Casale design. I'm gonna move you guys from the wind. Casale design duckbill, high-rise duckbill spoiler. This is one of my favorite looking spoilers for the RSX platform. I think it's the best looking one. I'm a real big fan of ducktails, or duckbills. I don't even know what it's called. In the rear, I have a Mugen replica lip. I would like to run replica stuff for the, you know, stuff that's on the bottom that's gonna get scraped up a lot. I'll just run replica stuff. I didn't really care. I'll spend more money when it comes to like other parts of the car. As you can see, I have an authentic wide body kit and spoiler. I actually have a lot of Type R parts on the car, like the taillights and a couple other things I forget. But yeah, when it comes to stuff that's just gonna get beat up, I'd rather not spend all that much cash. Just like I said, because the car's pretty low, it's gonna get beat up. So it's a replica Mugen lip, and I have cut away, it still looks ugly, the cut, I need to clean it up, but I've cut away the bottom part of it because I'm gonna mount a Jay's Racing fiberglass splitter or diffuser under here sometime, so I just cut that. Hopefully I won't have to cut any more of it. I can just mount it down there and it will look good. I forgot to mention the side skirts for the car. Once again, these are replica. They are the A-Spec side skirts replica. They're made by Basin R, I think it's called. These things go for way too much, the OEM, so I went with the fiberglass replicas. They've been pretty good to me so far. Haven't had any problems, and they look really good. Baby Yoda. So that's pretty much all of it, I think, for the exterior of the car. I have 15% tint as well, if anyone's wondering. And I think that's it for the outside of the car. Okay, now for the suspension mods, I have BC Racing Extreme Low Coilovers. So this car's static. It has the stock spring rates, I believe. For the rear of the car, I've got Skunk 2 camber arms and some Blocks Racing tie rod ends. The car's on stock brakes, I will mention, and stock sway bars. I plan to upgrade that in the future. Yeah, it's basically, I think, all I've done to the rear. For the fronts, I don't know if I can show it, but I have upgraded lower control arm bushings. Those are polyurethane. Also in the front suspension, I have the SHG steering rack slider, as well as I've cut my tie rods. I don't know if this counts as front suspension, but I also have motor mounts on the car. Well, the motor mount inserts for the front and the rear. Hopefully the wind hasn't been too bad, but I'm gonna move on to the interior of the car. Pretty much stock interior. I had to add a fog lights switch for when I had fog lights on the car. What else? I also added a single DIN radio in. It's just a regular Pioneer Bluetooth. I added in a dash cam and an OBD2 wireless reader down there. I also have a Mishimoto shift knob with a Buddy Club short shifter. I'm running K-Pro V4 in the car, and I have the cable coming out into the glove box. I have it tied up there, so pretty convenient whenever you want to do data logging or tune your car. Or tune my car, I just pull the cable out, plug it in my laptop, leave it on the passenger seat. It's pretty convenient. That way you don't have to go under here into the ECU. Now onto the part that everybody cares about, everyone's been waiting for. What is under the hood? Wah, wah, wah. All right, so I have the stock engine. It's the K20A2. This is a really great motor, in my opinion. I think it's one of the best motors Honda's ever made, and probably one of the best motors made, period. It responds really well to bolt-ons, which is exactly what I have on the car. I have a PLM header. I don't know if you guys can see it back there. That's also paired with an InGen cold air intake, which goes down into the bumper here, which you can see right there. I installed shifter linkage bushings, which are solid now, as well as M-Tech shifter springs. Because of the M-Tech shifter springs, it is really hard now to move the gear selector. So the shifter, it's side to side and front and back is a lot notchier now. It's a lot more responsive, it's less mushy, and overall it just feels a lot better. There's still a little bit of play. That is the Buddy Club short shifter. I want to upgrade to a K-tuned or hybrid racing one. If you're watching this, hybrid racing or K-tuned or Acuity, hit me up. I'd love to review one of your shifters. I really want one, please. Moving to the back for the bolt-ons, I've got an NVIDIA N1 exhaust. I'll start the car up right now, show you guys how it sounds. If you want a video on how to do the pops, like a full tutorial on the pops and the two-step, head over to this video. I'm gonna put it up in the corner there for you to click on, so check that video out if you want to see how to do pops and two-step. I'm probably forgetting, but that is pretty much it for the entire car as far as my full walk around on it. I've really ran through this car and replaced a lot of things, so odds are that I've forgotten quite a few things, probably. The good news is I have install videos for like all of it on my channel, so make sure, go ahead, check out my channel if you're new. And yeah, I think that's pretty much going to conclude today's video. I can't really think of anything else that I've done to this car. I plan on doing seats soon, maybe like a roll bar in the car. I don't know, I'll have to see when it comes to it. Also this wrap, I don't know, is it getting old? I might do another color. I might go back to the black. Not sure though, we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, basically I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed learning about all the stuff I've done to my car. Hopefully I didn't leave out much. So I'm gonna end out the video right here. Like I said, thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe for more content if you want to see stuff with this car. Comment below, tell me what video I should do next for the car. If you'd like to see like more POV driving, or I don't know, like races, or leave a comment down below what you want to see with this car. Or maybe you just hate my car and you want to go down and comment and tell me how much of a racer I am for driving a Honda. Anyways guys, with all that being said, have a wonderful day, stay safe, peace out.